I'm Chef Tammy Brawley with Heart of the Home. We're here at Meadow Event Park, and today we're going to work with some gorgeous spring asparagus grown right here in Virginia. I absolutely love asparagus, do 1,001 things with asparagus. And today I'm going to show you kind of a unique recipe. We're actually going to do an asparagus pesto. Yes, I said pesto. Pesto means nothing but mixture, and you can use anything in a pesto. Today we're going to use this beautiful asparagus. Typically you use basil. I've done collard green pesto. I've done kale pesto, but today is going to be this asparagus. What I want to talk about first with asparagus is I know so many people who do it this way, where they think they need to snap it and then they throw away that bottom end. That is actually not true. You're losing a lot of flavor. You actually want to look at where the whiter part starts of the asparagus, and that's where you want to cut. I don't want to waste anything, and you'll find lots of chefs are like that. We don't waste product. And now what we want to do is we actually want to blanch the asparagus. And blanching is strictly or simply a par cook process. You want to go into boiling water, and then you want to let it go for about a minute or so, and then you want to add it to a bowl of ice water. I've done most of it ahead, so I'm just going to show you this briefly. We've got the handful that I've just cut into a pot of boiling water. A little salt had been added to it, and that keeps the nice green color. And then after it's boiled for about a minute, then you want to put it into an ice water bath. As you can see, that beautiful green color has been maintained. Very, very important. This was about a pound of asparagus. I'm going to add it directly into my food processor at this point. Again, I said it was about a pound. All right, we're done with that. I'm actually going to move that out of the way. And then we've got our typical pesto ingredients. We've got pine nuts. I've got about 1/4 cup here or so. We've got some chopped garlic. I happen to like a lot of garlic, so I'll probably add more than most people, but that's really up to you. And then I've got some Parmesan cheese, about 3/4 cup or so. And then you want to add a little bit of lemon juice to this. Nice little acid base at the end there. Into our lemon squeezer. All right, I don't think we need more than the 1 lemon. Typically a lemon usually provides about 2 tablespoons of juice, whereas a lime provides about 1 tablespoon. So you kind of want to eyeball that a little bit. Now we're going to turn this on. You're not going to be able to hear me. We're going to turn it on and we're going to process it, all right? All right, so I've turned it off after about 30 seconds or so. I'm going to scrape down the sides. Now one thing you want to make sure you do is add some salt to this as well. Sprinkle in a little salt. You know, it's really salt to taste. I know that's kind of hard for people to grasp sometimes, but think about whatever vegetable you're working with. Asparagus needs a lot of salt. Tomatoes need a lot of salt. The collard greens that I've used in the past, of course. If you were doing this with a typical basil pesto, you probably wouldn't need as much salt. So now we're going to turn it back on. I'm going to add the olive oil slowly through the top. All right, I know you're sitting there wondering how much olive oil did I just add. Well, I'm looking for a consistency. Whatever you're going to toss this with is going to determine how much olive oil you add. The thinner the sauce, you probably want a thicker, chunkier pasta to go with it. You may want a thicker sauce for your ribbon pasta, your spaghettis. This looks delicious. All right, so I've tasted it. It's absolutely delicious. I can't wait to toss it. Now, we could do this pesto with a piece of grilled chicken, or you can toss it with pasta. I happen to have some pasta right over here. And what I'm going to do is bring it here. Handy dandy little trick when it comes to a food processor. If you guys want to reach your finger under and hold that blade still, then when you turn it over, the blade does not follow along behind you. You want to get, what I've got here is some penne pasta. I'm just going to put the pesto into there, and reach in there with a gloved hand and mix that up. You can see this lovely, vibrant green color. It's actually one advantage to doing it with an asparagus versus basil is it's not a darker green. To me, this looks much more appealing. Everybody says you eat with your eyes first. So let's put some in a bowl. All right, and there you have it, some delicious Virginia-grown asparagus pesto. Join us again for Heart of the Home.
Recipes from the Heart of the Home can be found on the Virginia Farm Bureau website at vafb.com, and visit Chef Tammy Brawley's website at greenkitchenrichmond.com.